Okay.
Don't worry about those because they are literally for me. You don't want to be looking in your mirrors at all.
Okay, cool.
I know it feels weird, but it's a
No,
good
that's
thing.
fine, yeah.
For the pit lane, we're just going to do your normal hands,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to put you in drive, and we're going to go down here, the pit lane in auto,
Yeah.
and just make sure you don't clip the wall or
course,
the
yeah.
Aston. Away you go, you're free to go.
More rattly than I expected it to be.
Oh, they're very, yeah, they're quite delicate.
Yeah.
Delicate. Go down a gear on the left paddle, and then we're going to head out to track. Up a gear, stay within the white line on the outside, and then you're free to accelerate. Left hand side, up a gear, on the brake, down a gear, down another gear, turning in. That's it. Getting close to the BMW, you should jump out of the way in a moment. Up a gear, down the hill, left hand side, keep it all smooth, on the brake, down the gear, turning in. Now go to the right hand side and you can overtake it. So look ahead and full throttle, up a gear. Turning in, down 2 gears, and then balance throttle. Let the car run wide to the left and accelerate straight towards him. Up a gear. Now this will be hard braking here, so wait there and then brake hard. Down 2 gears. Turning in. There's your clipping point. Lovely job. Let the car run over to the curb there. Lovely. And left hand side, stay left. This is the right line to be on. Then turning in, you can see the black line is the racing line. Up a gear, let it run wide and begin to accelerate. Up a gear, brake progressively, down a gear, turning in now, off the brake and balance throttle. A little bit of throttle for me, 40 or 50%. Turning gently in, don't brake, just balance throttle, tight to the left, brake hard now. Down 2 gears, brake into the bend a little bit, turning in, over the curb, down the hill, left hand side, you're in the right gear, little brake for me, turning now, big turn now, and we're going to overtake on that side, away you go. Look ahead. Run wide, left hand side and accelerate. On the brake hard, down 2 gears. You need to just feel where you are. Turn and then look for the curb, look for the next curb, balance to the throttle. Nicely balanced, a little bit of balance on the throttle. Keep it left and then build the throttle now. Turning, up a gear, a little bit more throttle now, let it run wide. Stay on the left, up a gear, and brake. Down 2 gears, turning in now, off the brake, balance throttle, 50%. Up a gear, turn in, got to keep it balanced. Balance throttle, balance on the throttle, that's it. Brake hard, down 2 gears. Turning in. Up a gear, over the curb. left, turn a bit more, up a gear, stay left, up a gear and brake, down the gear, begin to turn now, off the brake, balance on the throttle. So stay with the throttle around here, turn in, lovely job, and brake hard, down 2 gears, turning in now, big turn, up a gear, over the curb, on the brake, down a gear, turn in, away you go on the gas, up a gear.
Hurting a lot more than I expected it.
Yeah, there you go.
It does chuck you around, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. Well done, that's cool. Where's home for you then? Where do you live?
Yeah, Woking actually.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we live not far from the McLaren Centre.
The lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was built about 98, 99.
Yeah.
I think. Where are you from originally?
Poland. We moved there about 4 years ago. Didn't know anything about, Woking or McLaren or, it's only once we moved in we realised it's around the corner there.
Around the back of these cars, that's it. Yeah, it's cool down there. Yeah, to the left here. Straighten up the vehicle. How's Mega? Enjoyed that?
Very good, that? Yeah, very good, yeah.
So that was really good for the first run. We're going to stay together.
Yeah.
Concrete. Just to get past him. Just going to wait for a moment. Okay, free to go. Free to go.
She can go. 18 weeks pregnant, I think one of the girls was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Driving?
Decided not to.
Okay. Yeah, you're free to accelerate. Just get into manual mode. Pop it down a gear. We can accelerate onto track. Around the outside, that's it, and then away you go, left hand side, accelerate, up a gear, on the brake hard, down a gear, braking into the bend, turning in, over the curb, smoothly, down the hill left hand side, braking, down a gear, turning in, lovely, let the car run wide to the left, over to the left, turn a bit more now, down a gear, and that's a perfect line. Let it run wide and accelerate now. Up a gear, on the brake fairly hard, down a gear, braking down another gear, turning in now, over the curb. So we're going to be smooth, we're going to be patient. There you go, right hand lane. So look at the track, don't look at him. Up a gear now, ease off the gas, don't brake, turning. And use the road on the left over there. Away we go, on the gas. Up a gear. Brake. Down a gear, turn in now. Off the brake. Balance, throttle, a little bit of throttle. brakes, down a gear, turning in, beautiful job, and begin to accelerate. Up another, and brake. Stay on the left, brake harder, down 2 gears, another gear, turning in, turn a bit more. Accelerate, use the road on the left. Up a gear and brake hard. Harder, down 2 gears. Turning in, bit of curb. Next curb. Let the car run left now. We need to wait for an indicator, so stay behind him. And then a little bit closer, turn right now, turn, and away you go. That's perfect, see? And then you're in a nice position. On the brake, down the gear, turn in. Begin to accelerate down the left hand side, away we go. Up another, and brake. Stay left, brake harder, down 2 gears. Another gear, turning in now. Turn a bit more. Begin to accelerate. Straighten up the wheel. Brake hard. Down a gear, brake hard, down another. Turning in. Good. Over the next curve, aim for it. Stay left here. Stay left and up a gear. Turning in now. Use the road on your left. Down the hill, on the brake, down a gear, turning in now, and accelerate. Up another gear, brake, down 2 gears, brake a bit harder, down a gear, turning in, off the brake, turn more. Off the gas, we will come in for a beer. Well done.
Teaches you a lot about, you never push a car this hard.
No.
Never.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I think you started something here.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, the most I ever did was like go-karting, really.